morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've landed in the lounge at Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. Well, coming at you with thoughts of the day. Today we are going to take a break from the normal course of action and simply have a question and answer period for an hour. Today's my 1-year anniversary of having the video series. First time I did a video would have been May 13th, 2017. And really, it was just kind of something I fell into. But at any rate, I'd like to take the opportunity now to thank everyone for getting me to this place. I really appreciate it. I have people that have been with me since day one before I could go live, and then new people that just feel like they've been here forever because I really feel like it's a welcoming environment, and that is the goal of the series, is to gather people together and just realize we're all sort of in this with one another, and maybe we can help each other, get to know each other, and that kind of thing. Also, I need to say Happy Mother's Day to all mothers in the audience. So I'm doing that now. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you're showered with gifts and you can have a relaxing day to the point that you have an hour to spend with us here in the lounge. Let's see, what else? I really can't think of anything else right now. I might as well just remind you that we have moved the celebration for Cryptic Thinker to next weekend. Her birthday is, or was, May 11th, and she was born in 1960, so that will be kind of our target focus on those things and a couple of her favorite hobbies and things like that. So, next weekend, come prepared. I'm sure I don't know how you'd even study for such a thing. That's really all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the lounge. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much that you've hit like along your way in. If not, you can creep right up there now and do it. I promise you won't miss a thing. Here I am, landing gently yet effectively. I probably already did that. And I'm writing down names. Okay, welcome. Hello there. Well, I have Zoe, who's really into being with me right now. I can't seem to get rid of her. Thank you so much, Pat Hacker. Here, I'll stand up so you can see the background, because I'm wishing you a happy 1-year anniversary, because really, who could do it without the loungers? So right now I have Denise, Nicholas, Osama, Scott, Ninja Smoker, Jean, Baked Alaskan, Kate, Krishna. Yes, welcome, new lounger. Pat Hacker and Vesper Martini listed as being in the lounge. Zoe, send Zoe your love along with Mars. Is that what you're trying to say, Pat Hacker? Anyhow, okay, I don't have any moderators here yet, so you'll have to alert me if some weirdo gets in here. Thank you, Nicholas, for encouraging people to hit like. Okay, May is Ichthyosis Awareness Month, as is indicated over my shoulder here, and when Benny Loco does get here, I'll have her drop the link about it. Let's see. Clearly, we're not having a game today. It's just question and answer period, whatever you want to ask. Within reason. If I don't want to answer, I just won't. So we're going to have our moment of silence of good vibes sounding, also known as my 3 drag moment, which has gone down to 2. First of all, the good news is Digital has been given, not a clean bill of health, but she's doing a lot better according to the doctor. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to feel like I'm not really. Okay, and also Flossie, our little premature baby, has been at home for quite some time now. Hi, Smitty. Jotting you down wildly. So those are good things. And let's go ahead and have our moment of good vibes sending for Volados. Really needs some encouragement. Hello, SG Grandma. He is overseas and feeling he's not going to do well with this concert he's playing, which he always gets nervous, but if we could send him good vibes, that would be great. And Iranians who might be in a panic due to our foreign policy, sick loungers, sick lounger associates, and of course people that live in the Gaza. Here goes, moment of silence of good vibe sending with a different quote. Okay, time's up. Here's what this says for those just listening. It takes a lot of courage to show your dreams to someone else Irma Bombeck. Remember her? Irma Bombeck. I thought I'd do something from a woman and a mother because I never do, it seems. You know how sexist I am. So, we have that. We have this. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to get a grip on my life. Thank you for leaving a like there, Kenshi. Kenshi, am I saying your name right? I live for you. I just wanted to let you know, I think you're adorable. I think your videos are adorable. You're very flattering in terms of your comments. And you, I don't know, you just seem like a decent person. So I'm going to get that out of the way. Whenever you're ready, there's no order of anything today. It's just if you brought a question, if you want to ask me. Thank you. Snake, can I call you Snake? I love snakes. I think your style is one of a kind. That's very sweet. If you have a question, you know, it's question and answer time. Get to know Lisa. How horrifying for all involved. So whoever wants to ask me something, go ahead. Snake, okay, good. In fact, I'm going to jot it here. I think snakes have been given a bad reputation for no reason. Zoe is approaching once again. Wait, she's gonna... I might need to aid her. Hang on. I'm in a dress. Here's out. Do you need down? Do you want to go here? Okay, good girl. Pat Hacker loves you. Okay. Hello all. Hello there, Watcher is here. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready for my... What's my favorite food from Baked Alaskan? I will hold the chat for a minute so that I don't... Favorite food, Italian. And get more specifically, spaghetti. How's that? That's my answer. Good idea to highlight my name when you have a question. That's good, but I did see Nicholas. Lisa, if you won 100 million, what projects of this world would you tackle first? Oh my gosh, I'm going to move the chat down. $100 million. I'd buy a politician, for one. No, I would not. I would not do that. That's a joke. Well, there's so many to tackle. I guess trying to do something to help, like Flint, Michigan, or other places with tainted water. Maybe some sort of water upgrading or something like that. That's really hard to pinpoint that, honey. Maybe I would tackle something about the way that we get information, like the corporate media. There'd be a lot of things I'd conquer, but I think, or tackle, not conquer. I think that maybe getting some things that aren't normally talked about out in some sort of media platform would be a good start. But in terms of charity and whatnot, I think this water situation is out of control. So I think that might be one of my first focuses. But, I could be, that's my answer. Lisa in a dress, nice. Lisa needs a bot to keep track of cat. Lisa, yes, total dress. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Thank you for that thoughtful question, Nicholas. It was very difficult to, buy a politician, yeah. Big piece of land and that's a good idea. Snake said, buy a big piece of land and attempt to start my own country. Good idea. That'd be a good idea as well. Okay, if you have a question, can you highlight my name? You just, hi, Ruby Slippers. You're a lounger of the week. I don't know if you know that or not, but you are one, and I made a video this morning about it. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Deborah. Same to you. Without water, we are done. Lisa, what would you like to see happen to your channel by next year? Any goals? Yes, by next year, I would like to have 1,000 subscribers. I don't think that's asking much. I would also like the ability to interview people, maybe learn how to do this better from the laptop or another device that would allow me to share a screen and maybe branch out a little bit and have local, I don't want to say local heroes, that sounds funny, people that make a difference in communities. I would like to interview people like that, like Eugene Debs, like you, Gene with the J. I would interview you about how you go around and help people with farming, and that would be my goal. Good question, and thank you. Watched it? Okay, good. If you support me, I will support you. Says Snake, yes, everybody here just join together. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Oh, for heaven's sakes, Osama. Leave it to you. I know people are just filled with questions for Lisa Hauserman. Please. I'm lighting up. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Good question. Deborah asks if I could live anywhere, where would it be? Iceland is my answer in terms of the world. I would live in Iceland. Yes, that's my answer. You can't share the screen until you go. Well, I can't. I would talking about from a computer, not this. If you can have anyone be a secret lounger, who would you want and why? Oh, I do have some secret loungers, by the way. They tell me they're members, but you know what I mean. A secret lounger. Wow. That's a deep question. Okay. I'm thinking Donald Trump, maybe. Donald Trump is my answer. Yeah. Now, let's not get crazy. The reason why is because, I don't know, maybe it would open his views a little bit to different things and people. That's my answer. I think I would like to have Donald Trump as one, honestly. Let's see. What's the largest organ is skin? Thank you, Ruby. Why Iceland? Well, I think that they have done a good job in terms of holding their criminals accountable, like they jailed their banksters when the economic situation unfolded. I think they have a good social safety net, and I would probably like the weather. I'm not much for heat, so that's why. That is why. Okay. New Mexico. My brother got a place in Santa Fe. He bought a house. So he's going to be relocating out of Los Angeles for the first time in ever, other than when he was a dual citizen, a Canadian citizen, because they worked on movies up there. Yes, that's why I'm volcanic, Nicholas. Lisa Hauserman, how did you find Smedley Butler? I found him, I think it was Tom Hartman. And hello, Kate. I'm glad you're in the lounge. I think Tom Hartman mentioned him, and then I ran into Jesse Ventura. I watched a lot of Jesse Ventura, and he got into it in more depth because he used to do these books of the week or month or year or whatever. And yeah, that's how. Really, Tom Hartman put the thought in my head quickly, and then I got to know more by way of Jesse. So yes. Baked Alaskan asks, what states have I lived in? Pennsylvania and Houston and Texas. Pennsylvania and Texas. I've lived in 2 states and 2 counties. Crawford County, PA, Harris County, Texas. My husband just sold his Santa Fe home in January. I wonder if he sold it to my brother. Who was the most influential person in my life? Probably my father. No offense to mother. I would have to say my father because he, okay, let me hold the chat for a minute. Because he was really a free thinker in the true sense of the word. He was suspicious of like government policies in the local area and all. I don't want to say too much. But he was a deep thinker, and he taught me to not be in with the in crowd. I think that was the most important thing he ever said is, Lisa, don't be in with the in crowd. There's nothing in about being in. But, think for yourself, blah, blah, blah. So that's my answer. Okay, let's see. People used to live influential. Who in your childhood had a big effect on you? I would say that was my father. Just see the previous question. These are good questions. I'm going to read a psalmist comment out loud. A composer is a guy who goes around forcing his will on unsuspecting air molecules, often with the assistance of unsuspecting musicians, said Frank Zappa. Very good. And I guess I sound like Snake. Maybe my question was the same as Watcher. Yeah. Okay, I'm all caught up with the questions. He was great, and that's an album he made. I usually play a tune on the commercial break. For those who are late, I'm going to just step aside so you can see. I made this really quickly today. This is the ichthyosis awareness. And of course, just this. And there's my dad. And I'm thanking you loungers because it's really your anniversary. And then while I'm up, I'll just twirl around in this dress. Okay. I even have on hose. I would show you, but I'm afraid I'll hurt myself. Okay. Let's see. I know the cats. Did you ever have a dog? No, I did not, but I do love dogs. That's a question from Smitty. I love dogs, just never had one. Perpetually used to have them growing up. But I did work in an animal hospital. So, Batty is still out of things. Thank you for the compliment on the dress. Lisa, if you were not you, who would you want to be, past, present, or either? I've thought about that deeply. Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart would be in the running. Just because I think it's pretty neat what she did and, flying and all that jazz. That's just, off the top of my head. What and when was your most embarrassing moment so far? Let me come back to that because Osama has a quick question. Do I still ride horses? I would love to. I have not in ages, but I still have all my equipment and all that jazz. So let's see now. Jean's asking, what and when was the most embarrassing moment of your life? Okay, well, one stands out in my mind, and it really isn't that crazy, but I'll go ahead and tell you. Back when I was in 8th grade, we, have you ever heard of those explorers posts, like in school and stuff? Like they would have a regular, like a saddle club, and then they'd have explorers posts where you could not really be in the saddle club, but learn about, okay. We went to a meeting of the French Creek Valley Saddle Club, Explorers Post 231. I remember it that vividly. And everybody had to stand up and say their name and where they live. And I stood up and said, I'm Lisa Hauserman, and I live in the 8th grade. And I know it might not sound like much. Everybody cracked up. I was totally embarrassed, but evidently it has stuck with me over the years. So I would say that was one of them. Now, let me back up. Amelia might have been a CIA operative. Well, that's even better yet than I could get the inside scoop. Denise says she misses Batty. I do too. We went over the riding. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. I don't know. I like them both. Waffles. If time and money were not an issue, what field of academic study would I pursue? Oh, my God. I would specialize in alternative research. I know there's no such thing, but let's just bring it up. That's a good question. Academic study. Alternative research. Well, by alternative research, I don't even necessarily mean anything that out there. For example, Oliver Stone and several people got together and did that Untold History of the United States, and they went off the regular talking points. That's what I really mean. So that's what I would do. I don't know if it'd be history or what. Probably history. It's not so bad. Just wait. Favorite food is spaghetti. Deborah. Chemtrails. I'm a natural vegetarian. I don't think these are talking to me. Okay. Waffles are great as long as it's not the blue kind. Okay, I'm caught up with the questions, I think. Pardon me. Watcher, I'm so glad to have you here today because my daily routine, that's a good question. Well, because I know you were having trouble with, a veterinarian, with Wi-Fi. Okay. My daily routine, I get up, I don't set an alarm or anything, and then I usually come out and maybe catch up on like a news video by way of YouTube. And then this is during the work days. And then around 10 o'clock, I start organizing my calls for the week. And sometime between 10 and 11, I start calling people. And sometimes I make a video. And really, it's nothing that earth-shattering. But that's basically my routine. How many cats? There are 5. And then Perpetual has adopted, or not adopted, but rescued that little kitty cat that he named, oh God, what's her name? Isabel. She's at the trailer. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm really glad to have people here today, honestly. Have you got a book in mind to write one day? Well, I did start a book. I don't know where Benny is. I wrote to her, but I did start a book or a long time ago, but I thought if I did a book, it would be something like being born again at age 50, but it wouldn't be anything about being like religious. It would be like finding out all kinds of different things that I didn't know starting at age 50. So Having to buy a beer. Oh, thanks, Denise. I have a column you could read in the community news. I bet you Watcher would drop that link. CommunityNewsLinesville.com, Watcher. I hope so, too. She's only 6 months old. My cig keeps going out. Write that book, please. Okay, Jean. I wonder where Jake is. I honestly didn't think I'd have maybe 10 people here today because it's Mother's Day. I'm getting a little worried about Benny. Deborah says, I would love to read your book if you ever come out with one. Well, thank you. Oh, dear. Anyone else? A hush falls upon the crowd. Coffee, talk coffee, plain like French roast or flavored. Which one? I like plain coffee, black. I don't like flavors. I don't like any of that jazz they put in, just strong black coffee. Yeah, I am kind of worried about Batty, but I was in touch with her today, Pat Hacker. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Watcher. Can't drop the link, but she gave my email. Good. I sent a notification. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, Batty's just dealing with some stuff, so she's not at death's door or anything like that. She's okay. Do I like tea? No, I don't. It makes my throat scratchy. I know that sounds ridiculous. Benny was fine during our live stream. Okay. Lisa, if you could only listen to one composer or one group, who or which would it be? Oh my gosh, that's a toss-up. Between like Frank Zappa and Elton John. I'd probably go with Frank Zappa. Yeah. And he was a composer as well. Like he conducted symphonies and stuff. Oh, that's true. Yes, that looks like everybody did leave a like. There's 14 people here and 14 likes. My son called me today. He's starting to like it up there. I'm having a strong black coffee from a coffee cooperative and roasted in Nelsonville, Wisconsin. A strong black and smooth. That sounds great. Nicholas said Elton Zappa, says Nicholas. Okay, just chatting. By the way, we are going to dinner after the gig. We're leaving about 4:45. We're not going to Greenville. Don't faint. We're going to Chovi's. It's an Italian kind of restaurant. I like it. Favorite time of the year is fall. Fall. Spencer is, and then the next question is where in Alaska is Spencer? Oh, he's at, let me run out and get it. Hold on. I don't remember the name of it. Okay, it's McKinley Chalet Resort in Healy, Alaska. Denali, something or other. I know it's weird that I don't know, but I'm not really familiar. Elton would be the baby of Zappa and Elvis, yeah. Yep. Where are you from, Baked? From where are you? I don't know, that sounds ridiculous. Yes, and they have photos of it. It's really nice. Buffy St. Marie. Anchorage, okay. Yeah, he said did he say that? No, he said Fairbanks is 2 hours away. I get confused. Just waiting on a convo. Who would be your pick for a person, Nicholas, in terms of listening? I'm going to ask questions. To whom would you pick or listen, Nicholas? If you had the same question you gave me. I've been listening to a ton of Elton John, DSD remaster, such great music, I agree. Okay. Cookies or brownies? Which is best? Cookies. It is, there's more of a selection, I think. I don't know, I like brownies an awful lot, but I'm going to say cookies. Cookies. Wanda Jackson. I don't know who Buffy St. Marie is, but it does sound kind of familiar. With nuts. No. I don't like nuts in my food. At all. Come fly with me, come fly, fly away, or however it goes. I heard that song a while ago. Brownie for the win. I'm going to ask a question here in a minute. Maybe you're questioned out. That'd be fine. We could have a 30-minute show today. It'd be fine with me, ladies and gentlemen. Sardines. Osama says I'd rather have sardines than cookies. Well, that's crazy. Lisa, shame on you. Buffy was very important. Well, sorry. I can only do so much. It sounds familiar. I'll have to look into it. These are removable, by the way. Nuts are okay with me sometimes. How many hot dogs in a package? 10, I think. I think there's 10. And there's 8 hot dog buns. It's all a scam. It's all just something. Yes, I am too young. I'm going to have to put nuts in Mom's Black Sea spaghetti for Mother's Day. Ooh, that sounds good. What's your favorite food? 8. Lisa, would you ever come visit Oregon? Oh, I would love to. I've always wanted to go to the Pacific Northwest. I've never been. I've been to Los Angeles a few times and the desert, Palm Springs or something, Palm Desert something. And then I've been to Colorado. But I'd like to go there. Absolutely would love to. How many beers in a case? 24. Am I right? I have like no paperwork here. It's crazy. Potato pancakes. I bet you it is pretty. It's pretty. I might go on my break in a sec. I have to refill my water and stuff. And you guys can come up with questions. You guys. I hate that when people say you guys. I take that back. You can come up with questions. I lived in Palm Springs for 10 years. If you come to Pacific Northwest, come up to Vancouver Island. I would absolutely do that, Kate. My brother used to go back and forth between Vancouver, British Columbia, and LA when he worked. I don't know why he did this he's in the film business. It had something to do with that. So, I'm going on break. You can conjure up some things. 2 primary colors, red and blue. I do have to use the facilities, as Batty would not say. Here goes. Thank you for hanging out through the intermission or to the intermission here at Lounging with Lisa. I'm going to go ahead and play something once again from the Dixie Doodlers album. Wow, that was left on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Well, I'm just going to play something. So, the first song sounds good enough to me. If I've played it recently, please forgive me. This is the Dixie Doodlers. My father was in the band. Here you go. Sound of vinyl. Oh, hello, Dolly. I just can't believe that was my father on the trumpet, but it was. That was the Dixie Doodlers at Conneaut Lake, Blaine Hauserman, trumpet and flugelhorn, Dusty Rhodes, saxophone and clarinet. Tom Lewis, trombone and vocals, Morris Youngdahl, bass and tuba, Daryl Shakely, drums, Chuck Hornstein, the band leader, on the piano. I've been flying around trying to make a background for the show, in case you're wondering, which you've already seen, because you've been here already. Okay, here I am, I think. Let me just chat a bit longer to make it 4 minutes. I usually need 4 minutes to accomplish what it is I do on the break, like using the facilities, Batty. Okay, I'm arriving. Love you. Here I am. Here I am. Did anybody... Oh, hello, Stephanie. Somebody new in the lounge. Stephanie. Is lounger number 17 to enter the lounge? Did Loco show up yet or not? If anybody new come in, just let me know. Let's dance. People are just chatting. Stephanie, really glad to see you here. Yeah. We shouldn't think about what she needs to accomplish. I don't know what that means. I got the alert, the new lounger alert. I'm very glad to have you here on my anniversary. No Benny yet. Okay. No Benny yet. Set to the tune of Benny and the Jets. Okay. Any other questions for question and answer period? I could dig some out. I'd have to get off the bench and look. You know, we did that share care and nostril flare used to be, you know, for $1 million, would you walk across the street naked or something like that? Thank you very much, my dear. Nicholas, what would you do with $100 million? What would be your first move? Since that was your question to me. I should have all the loungers answer as well. That would make more sense. Hi, Redneck. My favorite flower is probably a daisy. Redneckonomics is in the house, in the lounge. It's just question and answer in honor of my anniversary of the video series, 1 year today. So if you have any questions, you know, what's my favorite color, whatever, fire away, baby. What is my favorite smell? Oh my God. The smell of money. No, I'm kidding. Favorite smell? Either baking bread or baked bread or bread in the process of being baked or some sort of floury thing. Yeah, that's my answer. Start a foundation. Okay, Nicholas says he would start a foundation to teach all the world the value of all living things, including street dogs. That's a good idea. I'll throw in my 100 million and we'll go far. Have I ever gone skinny dipping? Are you kidding? Mother had a pool for 1,000 years. The answer is yes. If I could invite someone to dinner from history, dead or alive, who would that be? Is that excluding my father? If that, you know, I think Nikola Tesla would be my answer. I think he'd be really interesting. Dinner date, you know, find out more about him. Nikola Tesla is my answer. Unless it's, you know, my dad, of course. Vanilla is a good smell as well. I like these questions, Jean. They're very thoughtful. And Deborah said if she had $1 million, she would help homeless veterans. Pat Hacker would clean up her home and buy a plant nursery and employ people. Very good. Would you do a worker co-op, Pat? You know, the worker co-op, or would you be the boss? Did you see the interview of Professor Richard Wolff on Jamarl Thomas? It was real good. I like Professor Richard Wolff. Is it Richard? I think it is. Maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman. Are you talking empire or furniture? It's very gloomy here today, by the way. So, and very wet in terms of getting to the pool house, so I just didn't. Clearly, I'm here in the kitchen. Lisa, I would create a free learning lab school with all the materials, machines, tech, art supplies, and so on. People could create, learn, investigate. That is really good, and that's kind of along the lines of the unschooling. Absolutely. I haven't watched that yet. It's on my list. It's beautiful here in Ontario. A moment of silence. If I could be reincarnated. Oh, man. Who would I be? Oh, well, that's really hard. Nikola Tesla, he seems to be my standard answer, or Hemingway. Somebody like that, maybe I would pick Nikola Tesla. That way I could find out the secrets of the universe or what have you. Hello, Michael. Good to see you in the lounge. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the anniversary wish. Gus Hall. I'm not sure who Gus Hall is, but you say it all the time, so I'm going to look into him. Sorry if I'm stupid and I don't know. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it, Gus Hall. Everybody give a nice lounge welcome to Gus Hall. Don't forget to subscribe, Gus. I know he didn't have all the answers, but who does? If I could have one wish, what would it be? For the wars to end, probably. Or, wait a minute. For the hidden hand to be exposed. Yeah. More wishes would be my wish. But, yeah, I would say that, for the hidden hand to be exposed. That would be it. I don't think there's really a Gus Hall in here. I think it's... Is there? Is that what Michael's real name is? Oh, Osama. Okay. Gus. Is there really a Gus in here, or is that just somebody you want me to look into, Smitty? Peace in my time would be my answer. Yes. I think if the hidden hand were exposed, it would lead to peace. Because people would know the real story and all that, whatever that may be. I don't even know if I'm sitting here, honestly. It has been, I don't think there is a Gus. I think that Smitty likes to say Gus Hall, and everybody started welcoming Gus, but that's okay. Thank you, Deborah. Do. I hope Benny's okay. I know that Batty's okay because I spoke with her. Hello, this old stoner. He's real. He ran for president once. Okay. This old stoner, did you come loaded with questions about my personal life? That's what we're doing. Not really. If I can have a superpower, what would you choose, Lisa Hauserman? Oh my, a superpower. To be able to, like, teleport, or, like they did in Star Trek. To be somewhere, like, right now. That's what it would be. Yes. Oh, that was from Watcher. I would have water irrigate all the deserts of the world. Something could grow for food. That's good, Stephanie. There's so many things to do in terms of repairing things. Everybody's sharing, caring, nostril flaring. Don't forget to, you're just loaded. Don't forget to join each other's communities while you're here. And yes, for those who are new to the gig, I am in a dress, and we're celebrating the 1 year of the video series, 1 year anniversary. Let me get that in. Do I cook? If so, what's your favorite dish? I do cook. I don't enjoy it that much, but I'm a good cook, honestly. And of course, my favorite thing to make is spaghetti. Yeah. And we have a garden, so we use the tomatoes that we can and all. So I do, I don't want to say I don't like cooking. I'm getting to like it. I do it. I just wish I lived for it. You know what I mean? I guess you live for it, don't you, Baked Alaskan? My brother does too, and my mom. I'm not in love with it. There wouldn't be any deserts, but don't we need deserts, kinda? I like to cook, but I hate to clean the mess, right, Denise? You have to clean as you go. So, anyhow, this old stoner, what's going on? Deborah loves to cook. Like, I'm going to ask a question. What are your favorite hobbies? Just everyone answer. Favorite hobby, just name one. Name one of your favorite hobbies other than lounging with Lisa, of course. Yeah, that's what I thought. We do need deserts and desserts. I'd let deserts be deserts. I grow the food needed. Oh, let me hold this. Like they do in the Netherlands. Resource, cheap, organic, non-toxic, best of all, abundant. From Smitty, that sounds good. This old stoner enjoys laughing, Pat Hacker, painting, sewing and cooking, Kate, cooking, Osama, gardening, Denise, watercolor paintings, Baked Alaskan, creating art, Jean, Laughing is a hobby. Deborah loves to paint and draw. She's an artist. Well, I didn't even know that about you. See what I mean? And Nicholas enjoys listening to music. That's great. You know, my hobbies used to be, here's what I'd like to get back to in terms of hobbies. Camping. I love to camp. I love to kayak. And I love to ride horses. I haven't done any of them in ages, so, but I do enjoy all of those. Lately, I like reading and researching a lot. Watcher says, I like to cook now that it's me and hubby. I can experiment. When the kids were little, it was the blah blah routine. That's right. Yep. I know what you mean. And Perpetual is actually a really good cook. Perpetual doesn't really take much to be happy. He just, wants something to eat when he gets in that's filling. Live for the woods. I can be very campy when I want to be, says Nicholas. I love to camp too. Haven't been in so long. Yeah, why don't we have a lounging reunion next year and we can all meet in a central place like at, I don't know where, Tennessee or something. Yes, that's true. Hello, Benny Loco. Benny Loco's in the lounge. We were all wondering where you were. Whenever you settle down and catch your breath, could you drop in that ichthyosis awareness link for me? I'm so glad you're here. Kate's inviting me to go kayaking on Vancouver Island. What do I like on a pizza? Asks Ruby Slippers, one of the lounges of the week. Well, just cheese mainly, but you're going to laugh and make fun of me, but I do like pineapple on a pizza. I know that's controversial. People are greeting. Snack is a desert and cause of Alaska is frozen. Desert. Camping to me just means packing and unpacking the camping gear. Well, you're right. And plus you pay money to kind of go back in time. It is a strange hobby, whatever. Eggplant, says Osama. Pineapple on your pizza's favorite, says Deborah. I'd love to see some of your artwork, Deborah, like on a video. I like everything. Let's meet at your brother's new house in Santa Fe, New Mexico. If he bought my husband's house, there's enough room for us all. Well, from what I gather, it's hardly any land. It's mainly house. Hi, Sue S. Sue S. has entered the lounge, a woman who is a possible relative. I live for you. We're just hanging out and asking questions, like what's your favorite color or whatever. I guess I should tell you my favorite color. Thank you. Benny is dropping a link to the ichthyosis awareness to, the place first. It's called. I'm so glad to see you, Sue. It's been a long time, and happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Benny, do you have questions galore for Lisa Hauserman? Catching up, maybe, says Benny. We were just concerned. And I know you hit thumbs up on your way in. There's 19 people here and 16 likes. If you're new, just go. Thank you for hitting like. Thank you, Loco. We're going to dinner at, 19 likes now. Boy, was that great. Thank you so much. I notice when I look this way, I look better. I don't like me when I look this way, so I'm going to start to look this way all the time. Remember, next weekend we are doing the birthday gathering for Cryptic Thinker, May 11, 1960, and she had some interesting, something with Lee Harvey Oswald's wife. She knew somebody who knew her. I don't know what it was. Okay. I forgot to send Mother's Day greetings to our dear sweet mama to the loungers. We love you, Jackie. How sweet. And she will watch this later. That was from Watcher, Mother. Everybody's just, sharing, caring, and nostril flaring. I should dig in here for those questions. I can maybe think of something. Let me think of something. Would you... Okay. if you could expose one secret, I guess, that's been hidden from humanity, just one, what would it be? There's the question. And I'll read your answers. Oh, Pan Hacker says her mom's been gone since 98, but I still think of her every day. If you could expose one secret, Benny Loco says UFOs. UFOs. I say things weird. Alien Truth says Nicholas. I love this. My answer might be those, I love all those peace signs. That would be an awesome Mother's Day gift to the world. The cure for cancer, says Watcher. That's a good one. The moon landing, cure for cancer, says Vesper. Moon landing is Denise. The sixth mass extinction, says Osama. Solution to crime against kids, yes. How the Big Bang happened, what was before, says Jean. These are all really good. You know what? I think I'm going to... At first I was going to say something about, like, the ancient texts and whatnot. But I think that exposing these higher up, like, awful things that go on with children would be good, and that would lead to other things being revealed, I think. So I'm going to go with you, Ruby. I assume that's what you mean. So that's, yeah, I know. Those, Benny says the cure for cancer has been known for years. I think she wants that secret exposed, right? Like, you know, no more hiding it. One secret, was Jesus married to the famed Mary Magdalene? These are great questions and answers, says Redneconomics. Well, it's just, we're not having anything planned. You know, it's just to celebrate the anniversary. So thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Jean points out to Kate, or she might want to know if Jesus was a real person. Freethinker! Oh my God, I'm holding the chat. I'm writing down free. I was going to email you today. I am in the middle of a bunch of things today, but I wanted to stop in and say happy anniversary to you. Congrats and love you, Lisa, and hello to all my lounger friends too. Oh my God, Free, I love you. And here's my thing I made. Just so you're not totally, you know, out of the loop. I miss you, honey. I love you. Cure for cancer, it's in other countries, it's done through radio waves. That's right, Deborah. Check out Wilhelm Reich. What is marriage? How to make our pets live longer. Benny is correct. Hey, kids, shake it loose together, blah, 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 blah. Okay. No more hiding and lying about the cure. Everybody's greeting. We're all in love with Freethinker. We all missed you. We did. Freethinker, I'll get up so you can see the background. See? We have ichthyosis awareness, the happy to the loungers, because the loungers made this happen. My father's album and whatever. Smitty, I'm going to tell, can I tell the class, just write yes or no, can I tell what might happen in terms of an interview with me, Smitty? Freethinker loves it. See if anything will happen. Everybody's just in love with free. The secret of fair and good economy and government. Yes, that's a good one. So, Smitty, let me know if I can tell them what you did in terms of the individual on YouTube that has gone off the rails a little bit. We're talking in code, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Freethinker, you haven't seen my new pin that I made. Here, I'll hold still. There's a pearl. Peter Pot, I love you. Did you bring a question? Benny dropped your link. Benny dropped your link a while ago for the first foundation, first. And we have you back here, and I'm, whatever. Peter Pot is the one who has ichthyosis. So if you could follow that link, that would be great. Secret to a happy marriage. I've missed you, Lisa. Oh, my God. Love the pin. Thank you. Riley. How are you? Oh, this is wonderful. If you brought a question for me, ask away. Here, Benny's dropping the link again. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, your mom. And absolutely, if you do it, he said he would. What can I say? Okay, I'm going to tell the lounge. All right. Smitty and I actually met over at Michael Trim, and I think that Freethinker is the one who said, Smitty, why don't you come over to Lounging with Lisa? And she talked him into it, and here he is. Meanwhile, Michael Trim has gone off the rails lately. He takes everything that QAnon says as the gospel. He's not very objective in terms of questioning it. And he just seemed to go full-blown in love with a certain party in the government. And I think that leads to not being able to objectively assess a situation. Smitty got with Michael Trim and asked him if he would interview me. And Michael Trim said, yeah, he would if I get with him. Now, I'm not qualified to be interviewed about Q or any of that. Smitty is. So I want everybody to press 1 if you feel Smitty should do the interview with Michael Trim. Press 2 if you think that I should. Go. I just like to do this. Oh, here's my new bracelet. And okay, if people are, there's one and there's 2s. Really? I'm not that well equipped to be like me. Okay, there are some 1s. Oh good, are the 1s winning? Might be a tie. Why don't we, yeah, but I don't know much about, all I know is I just don't like this blind faith and this Q thing. Is Q really revealing anything we didn't know? I will not be divided, says Benny. I'm going with what Lisa thinks. Okay, Nicholas, good job. After all, you might be my stepfather, because Nicholas wants to marry. Prepare and challenge yourself. All right, okay. I will look into this, but Smitty's going to have to telephone me, and we can work out a way. And that, okay, thank you. Well, I haven't either. Smitty says on the Q thing, I haven't been paying enough attention. I have not either. That's why I'd be a little bit nervous, but I could just say to him what I said to you. That I think once you land on a side, that you lose your objectivity. I mean, I just do. That's why I don't join clubs. I don't join groups. I don't really support a politician or any of that jazz. Oh, we only have 8 minutes left. Lisa, I think you'd be great with the interview. Well, thank you. Why should someone so supposedly important not be interviewed by 2 people? There you go. That's good. That was from Sue S. Whenever I say Sue S, I think of the Suez Canal. Hello, older hippie chick. Older hippie chick is in the lounge. Here's what I have for the amount of people. If you came with a question for me, ask away. Not a trivia question, just another, what's my favorite, whatever. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 26 people. Well, they might. There are, okay. Smitty asked, do they have a Cliff Notes version of the Q post? They might, but I've looked at some other channels like this guy called The Last American Vagabond. He has an even-handed approach to the whole Q thing, and I think he's good. If you want to, if you're so inclined, check out a gentleman called The Last American Vagabond. Seems to know what's going on. I have felt mistrusting of government for 50 years, so I accept the fact that money is the ruler. That's true, Stephanie. Absolutely. We're very glad to have you in the lounge, by the way. Hi, all you beautiful loungers. Love you all from Older Hippie Chick. Okay, Peter Paul asks, what's my favorite thing to do? Right now, my favorite thing to do is research things. I'm really into researching different views, different things, different views of our reality. That's what I like to do now. But I do enjoy the outdoors, and I like to camp, and I like to hike, and I like to kayak and horse ride. I just haven't done any of it lately. So that's my answer, Peter, and thank you. That was a good question. Thank you. 20 people and 24 likes. Hey, we're at a good ratio. 6 minutes left. Older hippie. Oh, wait, let me see what Pan Hacker said, because I think I agree. I always agree. Q is a CIA construct. I am glad if you enjoy it, but I'm not buying into it. That's how I feel. Okay. Do you and hubby go on vacation? Well, Joel's not my hubby. He's my perpetual fiance. We have vacation, just not lately, but what we generally will do is go to his bear camp. So it's not really a vacation, but close enough. Osama is doing a quote from J. Edgar Hoover. No matter how paranoid or conspiracy-minded you are, what the government is actually doing is worse than you imagine, says J. Edgar Hoover. Good one. People are just chatting about Q. I like the nightlife. I like to boogie. Love you. Have you in Newfoundland to go fishing with me. I would love to. Oh, hi, Witchy Princess. Welcome to the lounge. Witchy Princess, I hope you join the lounge. We are glad to have you here on this wonderful occasion of the anniversary. Perpetual really loves to go fishing. So ice fishing and all kinds of fishing. Older hippie chick says, I'm sorry, Lisa, but after 15 years you are married. That's true. But I do enjoy calling Joel my perpetual fiance. So I do. I do have an engagement ring. I just don't wear it. I'm just wearing this to be dressy. When you are here watching the evening news, you're being fed a storyline that isn't exactly accurate from Sue. That's exactly right. Exactly, Deborah. I'm so interested to learn things about you. I didn't know you were an artist. I think that's really great. Where's Charles? How is Charles? Watcher says, happy anniversary, Lisa, from someone who has been with you since the late 70s. Thank you. That's how long it feels. Yeah, so 1 year ago today, I threw myself down on the couch, and I was imitating H.A. Goodman, like, hello, I'm a columnist, I'm a reporter, and I'm an ad sales rep, or whatever. It was kind of fun. Playing guitar with a friend is what Charles is doing. People are meeting and greeting wildly. I'm hungry. I can't wait to go to dinner, but I'm going to have to eat something right after this. Happy Mother's Day to you too, if you are one hippie chick. Yes, everybody, happy Mother's Day. Hello, Arizona lady. Oh, this is so exciting. Unfortunately, we're going to be ending soon, but I'm glad that you entered the lounge. I hope you become an official member of the lounge soon. Okay. I'm going to gently yet effectively do my closing, but I'll go back and read comments. So thank you, everybody, for joining in today on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door, research before you judge, and remember that war is indeed a racket. Don't take my word for it. Just check out General Smedley Butler, who after writing this became a major general, and see what he had to say about it. Okay, I'm going to back up. People are greeting Arizona lady. I'm very glad you made it here. Denise, did you send Arizona lady here? Thank you. I just like saying Arizona lady. It goes. Arizona lady. People are greeting. Happy anniversary, Lisa from Sue S. Bye-bye, everyone. Mom and I were planting corn, says older hippie chick. Denise says, y'all have a great day. Thank you. Happy anniversary, Lisa. Much love to everyone. Hope all the mothers have a great day. From Deborah, you too. War plus corporate money, says Sue S. People are greeting Arizona lady. To all you awesome, amazing, loving moms out there, how sweet, Peter Pot. The people who are trying to make this world worse and not taking the day off, why should I, says Bob Marley, and that's Osama dropped that in. Getting all the gardens ready. Gus Hall and Jarvis Tyner. I'm looking this up. Smitty, you got to call me. Thank you for not beating me up for being late. Well, my God, we were just concerned. Love you to the moon and the back. The moon might be closer than we think, by the way. I've been looking into that. I will look into anything. All right. Oh, good. Thank you, Denise, for sending Arizona lady. Be well, Lisa Hauserman. Peace and love to all. Happy anniversary. And love to all the moms. And thanks for saying that nice greeting to my mother. That's right. Krishna was here, too. Krishna. I wrote everybody down, and I'll read you after. Congratulations, Lisa. 1 year is a big accomplishment. Keep on doing this, please. We love you. From Jean, thank you. Big Alaskan says, happy anniversary, Lisa. Hey, D, thanks for inviting. That's from Arizona lady. Join us next week for a trivia game. That's usually the nature of the lounge, but we were, celebrating today. I'll be making a video on my artwork today. Lisa from Deborah, happy anniversary and Mother's Day. This old stoner, thank you, Lisa Hausman. Happy anniversary. This lounging room of loungers. Kate. Going back outside. Okay, ditto. What Jean said. Very happy first anniversary. Thanks, Pat Hacker. And thanks for being with me since the get-go. If Lisa beat someone up, they'd probably like it. Oh, for crying out loud. Happy anniversary. Love you, Lisa. I subbed you. Thank you, Arizona lady. I think you'll enjoy it. Happy anniversary, Lisa Hauserman. That's from Benny Loco. And Moon Hoax is Osama's new band. Very good. Check out Rich Planet TV and their vast coverage on the Apollo situation. They also went to a fellow called Peter Hyatt. He is a statement analyst, and he analyzed the statement of the astronauts. That's Rich Planet TV. Check it out. Rehemp the planet. Love you. Goodbye.